I want to tell you about the world, and I want to say that I don't think what the media says is particularly true, but also actually it is really truthful, because there are messages, subliminals, and things that they are trying to tell us. And I'm walking around the city and I'm noticing a pattern that there are cars and roads, and there are just the tarmac black sticky roads that I'm smelling and breathing in like it's toxic. And I'm realizing there is something wrong with the world, because all I'm seeing in the city are these roads and the buildings and the cars that are going around and round, and they're doing that every single day. And we're digging up all of the fuel from the ground that's not meant to be dug up. It's nothing toxic to the ground. And actually there's some scientists that said that it causes earthquakes because there is meant to be the oil between the tectonic plates that's being dug out, and it's also destroying the bottom of the earth, of the seabeds where there are fish, and they have all died from things that are like the BP oil spill from so long back. Can you remember that? But we're still putting tarmac on the roads and filling our cars with the fuel that goes out of the exhaust, and we're breathing that in. And it's not just our lungs that are affected, it's our minds that are degrading from being in this toxic black waste of where there's only the streets that's like a matrix, and the cars that go around and around again and again. And it's almost murder to drive a car. I feel so sensitive to it. And all there is the buildings to go around, and unless you have some kind of like and passion, that's like the only thing that you're going to really have that's going to be a light or a color in this world where there are only the buildings and the streets. And everything is not okay because you're chasing either money or hope or love or something. And although love is probably the strongest thing out there that you can hold as your resistance to all of the bad environmental things that are going on, you are not going to actually find the most happiness, because we're trapped in a greed where we think that even if we had lots of money and we lived at the top of the skyscraper in a mansion, that we are going to be happy. But really the only sentimental times that we get, the little twinkling feelings in our stomach that last for a second, is when something beautiful happens in our family, like having a baby, or someone makes some amazing achievement that surprises and shocks us. And I think that we live in a world that's only trapped in like a matrix or a quarantine, where there are extraterrestrials that are trying to give us messages, not just in crop circles, but in so many different ways that we're not actually getting. But it's all around us. And if we looked at not just the media, but everything that we're eating and consuming, that we're not just consuming clothing by buying, by purchasing from the copy and paste shops that line the streets, that are the buildings, that are the only things that are here, because we've made it like that because we want to work. But we don't realize that we're trapping our minds into this a limited walk around where we're going around and round, and it's going on, and this just makes me insane. You've got to try and find it and see it. This is like a maze runner game to me, where we don't actually get out because our minds don't expand to realize that there is more to this than we really think. There's more to life than everything we are doing. You've got to use your mind and your body and everything that you can to realize that there are cures for cancer, there's absolutely everything that we would ever want, but it's beyond all of the things that we are trying to chase, because when that isn't getting us to the answer, because we feed the machine. Find out what the machine is, and then completely break your mind out of it. Smash the glass, set yourself free from that. I think I'm done because I'm not sure how to tell you more about this.